This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Freakonomics. The fragrance we're going to talk about today is by HUGO Boss, and it's called Bottle Absolute. Of course, we're going to do a deep dive and or first impressions into the fragrance right after we run the intro. Welcome back. I want to thank you for dropping by my channel, and I hope to see you again in future episodes. If you find any value in the information offered, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit that like button so that the algorithm will help push the video out and so that you don't miss any future episodes. Let's get into it. First of all, as usual, I like to go to Fred Ranica. We're going to take a look and see exactly what's in this. Like I said, I just got it, and we're going to go over it together. Okay, here we are on Fred Ranica. We're gonna take a look at it and see what they're talking about as far as this fragrance. It is a new fragrance, so I don't know anything about it. We're gonna check it out and see what the main accords are. It says it's amber, balsamic, warm, spicy, woody, patchouli, smoky, leather, aromatic, animalic, and earthy. And as you can see, the price right here. This is about what I paid for it. I got it from Joma Shop, $84.99. This is a 1.6 ounce bottle. You can get it a 3.4 ounces, about $140 or whatnot. And let's see what I got to say about it. Said that HUGO Boss Bottle Absolute is a woody aromatic fragrance for men. It's a male fragrance. Then it goes into being launched in 2024. And then it goes into the creator. And the top notes are incense and leather. The middle notes are patchouli and myrrh. And the base notes are cedar and nirvana. Let's go ahead on and get this sprayed, and we're going to check it out for ourselves and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and get him opened up. Like I said, I got the smaller bottle, the 1.7 ounce. I didn't know exactly what to expect. So I wanted to make sure that it was something that I like before I get a bigger bottle of it. All right, like I said, it's a brownish looking bottle with a gold top on it with the boss on top. Seems like it got a plastic lightweight lid that sticks on. It's not magnetic, but it does have a little bit of grip on it, so you can pick it up by, especially if you get this 1.7 ounce bottle. So let's go ahead and get this thing sprayed up, see what we're working with here. Let's check the atomizer first of all. See what we got. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a good bit of stuff coming out of it. Let's let it dry down. See what we're working with here. Like I said, I don't know what this smells like. Just came out about a month or so ago. I'm a little late, but I wanted to get it on the channel. Okay. Interesting smell. Interesting. Kind of like it. It's definitely a winter fragrance. I smell the leather. The incense up top. It definitely got a lot of leather and incense. It's almost like the kind that you burn or whatnot. And with the patchouli on the backside, it's making it seem like it's kind of thick. It's all right. Actually, it's a good scent. It's something a little different. I know if I told you before, I don't wear a lot of winter scents because here in Georgia, our winters doesn't last no more than maybe a month or two max. And then it starts warming back up. So I don't get a lot of practice as far as the wintertime scents, but I can see why this has a lot of hype to it. It has like a clean, light leather patchouli type scent. And the more it dries down, I'm picking up that cedar wood also. Interesting. This is a leather incense type of fragrance with a good bit of patchouli on it. I don't know if you're, familiar with that fragrance or whatnot, but if you like patchouli and incense, with a smooth bit of leather over the top, I think this is a fragrance that you may get into. I can't tell you about longevity because I haven't worn it, obviously, because I just got it. But what I will say is, let me put a little bit more on because it's strong, but it's not overpowering at all. Actually, it's a good scent. I think it might be one, might be worth putting your nose on. But patchouli, incense, I'm not familiar with what myrrh smells like, but I do know cedarwood. But I'm getting a lot of patchouli, probably a mid-level of the leather, and an incense kind of, but it's like a clean, light, airy type incense. I would say this is definitely, if I had to guess, a wintertime fragrance. But it's light enough that you can probably overspray a little bit. I would say 5 or 6 sprays on this particular, on a cooler day or whatnot, if you wanted to get it to kind of travel out, so to speak. But it's definitely something that's worth putting your nose on. As I always say with these particular scents, I want you to go out, if you can, and get samples of them first. I don't want you just going out and spending your money on it because, scents that I like or I, say do well on my skin, they may not do as well with yours. But this particular one, I can see this being a signature winter scent that's not very expensive. I think HUGO Boss did a good job on it. But the best time of the year to me, this is a winter, fall type scent. The occasion, you can pretty much wear this anywhere. This is a scent you can dress it up, dress it down. I don't think it's gonna make a whole lot of difference one way or the other. Of course you wanna have yourself clean and whatnot, but if you're casual in some jeans, t-shirt or whatnot, and you casually walking around, and you just wanna smell good, or you got, your nice stuff on and you're getting ready to, go to some type of outing or whatnot. I would say other than church. It's a little bit much for that, depending on how small the church is and how tight, it's packed in. I don't think I would put this on unless I gave it maybe about 30 or 40 minutes to kind of die down. But as far as any other occasion or whatnot, I think this would be a great pickup if you're into leather, patchouli, incense. Now the sandalwood is definitely in the back, but it's that leather and patchouli and that incense scene to me that just hits your nose. It just kind of pushes this fragrance out, so to speak. Now, what I will say on something like this, depending on, the part of the country that you live in or whatnot, this particular one, I would probably, first of all, always sample. But I'd probably get a smaller bottle of this if your winters are like mine, because you just don't have a lot of places and time that you can wear it. Well, actually, you can wear it anywhere. But as far as, I wouldn't wear it to church, but any other outing or whatnot, going out to dinner, with the family or whatnot, on vacation in wintertime or whatnot, I think something like this for the winter and the spring, the winter and the fall, probably do very well. Now, as far as the price, like I said, it's $85 for this 1.7 ounce bottle. This is Sojourner Shop. They seem to be the least expensive one online, but I will tell you, it's gonna probably take a couple of weeks, took 2 or 3 weeks for me to get this particular bottle. So if it's a scent that you decide you want after you sample it and you're kind of in a hurry, you may have to look someplace else. It seems to always be sold out there. I don't know what the situation is, but it's just not that quick. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I think this is one you need to get your nose on. I would not say rush out and buy because it's not for everyone, but I think HUGO Boss did a heck of a job on it. And with that, I'll see you at the next one.